Hi there guys, Bowlington here, and today I'm going to be doing a big update video, telling you guys where I'm at with some stuff that's happening in my life, what's happening with the channel, and what's coming in the future. Before we get into all that, I would like to say a big thank you to all the people that are true fans that have stuck around, that didn't instantly unsubscribe when I don't post something for a few days. It's actually been a couple weeks, so even more commendations to you. And another thank you to you guys that didn't just spew bile at me when I didn't post stuff. Because to the people that did spew bile at me saying, "Why aren't you posting?" Blah 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 blah. That's not how this works. We have a relationship between me and you guys watching, me being the YouTuber and you guys being the audience. I make free content as a hobby and for fun, and some of you guys, by choice, choose to watch it. That's how it works. It's free entertainment. I don't owe anything to you guys or anything like that. So I don't feel entitled. A lot of you guys are really, really good fans, and you understand that I do this for a hobby. I don't make any money from it, so I can't devote huge amounts of time to it, which actually will be coming into one of my points in the near future of this video. But yeah, just want to say thank you to all you guys that have stuck around and have put supportive comments down and all sorts of stuff like that. It really makes me feel good knowing that I've got a really nice fan base. So moving on to the two main reasons why I have not been posting, and the smaller of the two is YouTube itself. Over the past few weeks, YouTube has just been a broken, non-functioning piece of crap. There was a period of about 5 days in the middle of the 2 weeks I haven't been posting that the sub boxes were completely almost non-functioning. Videos were showing up whenever they damn well felt like, and a lot of them were not showing up at all. So you'd have to go to people's channels to see their videos. A lot of times people would post videos and then they would set them to live. On the creator's page, on the person that was posting's page, it would say that the video is live, and then it wouldn't publish the sub boxes for like 6, 7, 8 hours later. So in a nutshell, YouTube has just been completely broken and unusable for a lot of people. The last couple days, it's starting to get back to its normal kind of functioning state, because YouTube is never actually fixed. It never actually works entirely the way it's supposed to. It's pretty awful in a lot of respects. And I feel really bad about the people that do YouTube for their job, and they have their income and their livelihood is reliant on YouTube publishing videos and them getting views and stuff like that. Hang on, come here. There we go. Music getting out of the way. But I feel bad for those people, because when YouTube doesn't function, their livelihoods are at stake. And unless you're like a channel that's got like a 500,000 plus subscribers, that's not, and you're already making tons of money, it doesn't really matter. But for the smaller people that do actually make money and their livelihoods off of YouTube, I feel bad for them when it doesn't work. So that's one of the two main reasons that I have not been posting. It's just YouTube has been unusable. If I posted videos, the livelihood, I only said that because I said it 3 times before that sentence. The likelihood that it would show up in your sub boxes and you'd actually be able to watch it are slim to none. Like it's been so bad. And there's a few people that I've been subscribed to on Twitter, or follow, whatever you call it, that are other YouTubers that are just basically voicing all of these concerns and saying that YouTube is broken, doesn't work, videos aren't getting published, all that stuff. And I didn't really want to put a whole bunch of time into making videos and worrying about my worlds and worrying about what I'm going to do for videos if people aren't going to be able to see them. So that's the first reason why I haven't been posting. The second reason is actually going to be good for both you guys and me in the long run. I'm actually waving my finger trying to point at you, but you can't see it because there's no camera. I am actually up for a very, very nice new job. I'm not going to say who it's with. I'm not going to say if I am starting or if I've gotten the job yet. All that I can say, and the only reason I can't say is because I'm extremely superstitious. Because if in the past I've said things in videos, gotten really excited about them, and then the next day they fall through. And it's just the twisted hand of fate likes to screw me a lot of times. So basically what I'll say is I'm in the last steps to getting the job. I'll probably know in the next 2 or 3 days whether I have the job 100% certain and when I'll be starting and stuff like that. But this job, if I get it, is going to drastically improve the quality of my life. And with my life quality being improved, that's going to improve life quality as far as video goes for you guys, because the first thing I'm going to buy with my new paychecks is I'm going to buy a completely badass PC. I've been looking at other people building PCs and having these awesome gaming rigs and rendering rigs and all that kind of stuff for a couple years now. And I've, up until this point, I've completely run my YouTube channel off of my MacBook Pro, my laptop. I'm done with that. I want a proper PC to play other games other than Minecraft at the resolutions I want, record them at the frame rates I want, and be able to render and do motion graphics and do stuff in After Effects at the frame rates. And just I want a PC that I won't have to buy anything for the next 5 years. So I am going to build a completely bomb ass PC that will pretty much satisfy all of my criteria, and I'm going to spend a good chunk of change on it. And the upside of me getting a PC means that I can play more stuff, I can record better quality stuff, I can edit better stuff and better qualities, and use different techniques and do a lot of the stuff that you've come to recognize from other YouTubers that have really good quality, people that publish in 1080p. Gopher's vids is a perfect example. He posts very long videos because he mainly does Let's Plays of Skyrim, Fallout New Vegas, things like that. Bethesda games mainly, and they're most of them are hour long, 45 minutes plus. But his quality is amazing. His videos look incredible. If I remember, I'll link him in the description so you can go look at his videos as a comparison of what I'm talking about. His videos look incredible. His audio is incredible, and he runs all of these games. He plays them with huge amounts of mods, records at 60 FPS, and just that's what I want. I want to be able to have that capability to play and record games like that. So I'm going to get a PC that will allow me to do that. The other thing that will allow me to do is to do a lot of the stuff that I can't do in After Effects right now. There's a lot of projects and stuff that I've written and stuff that I want to do that I'm planning on doing at some point, but my laptop just can't handle it. It is a nice laptop, don't get me wrong, but it just does not have the capability. Like, it doesn't have it's got a nice graphics card, but it doesn't have the graphics card that I want. And I will say this right now, my new rig that I'm going to be building is going to have dual GTX 770s in SLI, 32 gigs of RAM, a 4.5 gigahertz processor. I am going balls to the wall with this computer. I want to be able to do all of the stuff that I cannot do as far as After Effects and gaming and stuff like I've said before. And this is the machine that will allow me to do it. I've done a huge amount of research. This is the computer I want, and I'm going to be getting that probably within, I'll say, around Christmas, I think, is will be about the time that I have enough paychecks that I'll be able to buy it and do all that kind of stuff. And then I'll have my birthday's in December as well, so I'll have a whole bunch of other stuff. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on around that time, which is not very far off because it's almost halfway through October, so it's a couple months. Things are going to get really good. And I already have like 50 or 60 games in my Steam library. So I have a backlog of games that I'll be able to play and post and do stuff like that with once I get that machine. Now, between now and then, when I start this job, it is a full-time job. It will require me to work 40, 50, during high season, 60 hours a week, which is going to cut into my time a bit. But right now, I'm currently not really. The last 2 weeks are an exception. I've been doing a lot of stuff for other things. Like, I've installed an entire kitchen's worth of cabinets, an entire kitchen's worth of appliances, and I've basically wired a whole house for electrical outlets. So I've been doing stuff to make money. That's why the other reason why I've been not able to post, because I've been doing that kind of stuff to make some cash. This job is going to take a lot of time out of me, but it's going to pay off because I get full benefits, really nice pay, and a lot of other stuff, which I'll get to later on once I have the job secured and I have a start date, and I'll do probably a vlog and talk about all this. But that's going to be really good, and it's going to basically getting me out of the house and doing something that is constructive will kickstart my creativity, because sitting around doing nothing, waiting for jobs and putting in resumes and all that stuff destroys creativity. You have nothing, you have no real world stuff to base your ideas on. It's not very good. So that's coming up. It will be very good for me. It will be good for you guys in addition. Um, and that's all fun. So in the meantime, between now and when I get the PC and all that other good stuff is happening, I have actually bought a little piece of hardware that's going to help me record some stuff in the meantime. I actually went today and bought an Elgato, a Game Capture HD, and I don't know why I haven't done it sooner. The PVR that I had before, which I tried to record with, is I didn't really, there wasn't enough documentation on it for me to really know what I was getting into when I bought it. I was very, very naive as far as devices go, and all the stuff that I've learned since I bought that thing to now is just, I've learned everything I knew back then tenfold is what I know now. The Elgato is actually Mac compatible. The HD PVR that I had before only recorded to .avi format, which is not natively recognized on Mac. You can play it, but you can't really edit it. And Adobe Premiere and Final Cut, and they don't like that. So I have to convert it several times to make it into a workable format. So that's a problem, because every time you convert it, you have a step that can go wrong, and every time you convert it, your quality degrades. And I've seen stuff from the Elgato. It records to .mp4, which is a pretty good codec. It's not lossless, but I do believe you can record losslessly with the Elgato. But that's the reason the reason I'm getting it is for doing console stuff, which I will do some console stuff with it. I plan to do some live streaming with it, because live streaming is something I wanted to get into, because it will, I've said it before, if you're a longtime subscriber, you know my feelings on live streaming. I think it's awesome, and I plan to do that once I get this, and the Elgato will allow me to do that very easily, because I've got a great internet connection. I just need to take some of if I'm live streaming Minecraft, what I plan to do, and this is with recording as well, what I currently have set up is I have my laptop, and then I have a main monitor. And what I do is I connect my main monitor to my laptop using my Thunderbolt or DisplayPort to HDMI adapter. What I'm going to do with the Elgato, and I'm going to see if it works, is I'm going to put it in line between my laptop and my monitor and record from there. What this is going to do, hopefully, is take a lot of the strain from recording using software off my laptop and allowing me to get better frame rates, better quality, and I'll be able to crank my render distance a whole lot higher in Minecraft and just all that kind of stuff. And if it takes a huge amount of the processing power required for recording off my laptop, like if it takes even 25 to 30% of the load that I currently get recording off, then I'll be able to play some of the other games that I have. Like I've got Trine, I've got I've got a bunch of games that I've been wanting to play and record, but I can't because I don't get frames that are playable while recording using ScreenFlow. And if this works the way I want it to with the Elgato, I can completely get rid of ScreenFlow, which is the biggest upside to the whole thing. Because ScreenFlow, if you're doing seminars and teaching people how to do stuff on PC, that's fine, or on Mac, that's fine. ScreenFlow is good for that. But if you're recording games, ScreenFlow is a complete pile of crap. It's unoptimized. It's really bad. And with the Elgato, I'll be able to record a clip and throw that clip immediately into Premiere Pro and edit in there, because Premiere Pro is a way better program for editing, it should be. It's professional software, and ScreenFlow is overpriced screen capture thing that has a built-in editor that it forces you to use. That's bad. So things are going to get a whole lot better with the Elgato as far as recording Minecraft and stuff like that on my laptop goes. I will also be able to record console stuff, which is stuff that I've wanted to do for a while, and I'll be able to live stream using the whole thing. So this Elgato, I should have gotten it ages ago. It's probably going to make things a whole lot better. I'll get it within a week, and I'll start experimenting with it, and if it works the way I want it to, that I hope it will allow videos to come out quicker, higher quality, and it will allow me to not put... The problem with using ScreenFlow is when I record with ScreenFlow, it's so bulky, and it's just so bad, and it's just, there's very little control over what you're outputting and what you're recording in, and just it's just really really bulky for doing the stuff that I do as a YouTube channel and a YouTuber. Um, if it works, the Elgato works the way it should, everything should get better. And that's good for you guys. It's also good for me because not having to deal with all this bull crap with recording on a Mac will basically not, it will spur me to do more creative things, which is good. But that's pretty much everything that I wanted to talk about. The Elgato will be here in about a week, I think. And that's pretty much all that is. I've covered pretty much everything. Again, if you've stuck around to the end, I assume that a lot of you will probably watch the first 5 minutes of the video just to see that I'm alive, and the rest of you will click off. But for those of you that have stayed, I appreciate it. You guys are true fans, and I really appreciate all your support for me not posting and all that kind of stuff. And hopefully this video will explain a whole lot of that stuff and give you a few reasons why you should stick around, because things are going to get real good here in the near future. Because things are about to get really, really, really nice. But that's pretty much it. So I would like to thank you guys for watching, for all the support, everything like that. Until next time, this is Bowlington, signing off.